start off with our red words. The red words, if you remember, are the words that are high frequency but don't follow the rules. There are about 200 words like this that are very common and they don't follow rules. 85% of the words do follow the rules. The first red word is for. Let's trace it. F-O-R spells for 3 times. F-O-R spells for. F-O-R spells for. Flip it over. See if you can do it without looking. Let's trace it together. F-O-R spells for. The next red word for today is have. Let's trace this one. H-A-V-E. Have. H-A-V-E spells have. H-A-V-E spells have. Let's flip it over. H-A-V-E spells have. Okay, if you're having trouble with any part of this lesson, just watch it over again. And the last red word for today is are. A-R-E spells are. A-R-E spells are. A-R-E spells are. Let's try it without looking. A-R-E spells are. So the sight words for today are, have, and for. And they're going to be in our story. Now I also have a list of words that are phonetically regular, using the letters and sounds we've learned. So let's read this word list together. And just scan across the word and pull the sounds together. Tag, fig, tug, dig, lug, sag, gap, gas, gag, gus, gum, gut, dad, did, dim, dip, dug, digs, thin, fit, fun, last, list, must. Okay, great job. I'm going to put the red words in this little box, which we like to call the jewel box or the treasure chest. And you should have a box like this with the index cards of the words you've learned. And you can make words on index cards from these word lists. And those are the words that you can play the games with. Okay, so that's the end of our whole word reading. We are going to first spell just sounds, then words, then a sentence. So the first sound I want you to say is ah. Ah. Now spell it. Ah. The next sound I want you to spell is I. Say it. I. Spell it. I. The next word I want, or the next sound I want you to spell is ah. Say it. Ah. And spell it. Ah. Let's spell ooh. Say it. Ooh. Ooh. Now, the next sound is And the last sound I want you to spell is G, G. Now, let's spell some whole words, and remember how we did that the last time where we grabbed the word and we let each sound out. So we're pulling the word apart, sound by sound, and then writing down the letters that make those sounds to help us spell correctly. So the first word that I want you to spell is fan. Let's grab it, fan, and let out the sounds. Now we're going to write it. Fan. Now we check to make sure we didn't make a mistake. Fan. Okay, that looks good. The next word is fun. Grab it, fun. Let out the sounds. Fun. Now I'm going to check it. Fun. Okay, if you made a mistake, you can just cross it out and fix it. Next sound is fig. Grab it, fig. Let out the sounds. Fig. 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 The last word is lift. Let's grab it. Lift. 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 4 sounds. Lift. Let's check it. Lift. Lift. Okay, now we're going to write a whole sentence. I'll say the sentence first, then we'll count how many words are in the sentence. Dan slips on the mat. Dan slips on the mat. 5 words in that sentence. And remember, every sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with punctuation. Dan slips on the mat. Dan slips on the mat. Let's read the sentence. Dan slips on the mat. Let's check the words. Dan, slip, and then I have my S, slips. On is a sight word, the is a sight word. Mat, mat. Dan slips on the mat. And there's my sentence. Okay, good job. Using all the letters and sounds that we've learned to read a phonetically controlled story. So we'll do a close-up on this. Nat and Tim, that's the title. Nat and Tim. Nat and Tim are cats. Nat can have fun with Tim. Nat digs for ants. Tim digs for nuts. Nat and Tim dig in the sand. And there's our phonetically controlled story. Remember, practice makes permanent. Happy reading.